Flawless Skin Gang, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here or you're seeing this channel for the first time, hi, you're welcome. My name is Ele Kalio and I'm so grateful that you're here. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey best friend, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Now today, we are going to be making a tutorial on how to make a natural skin lightening daytime moisturizer. And in this video, I'll show you how to create this moisturizer and how it can help to brighten and lighten your skin. We'll also go over the ingredients and basically show you step-by-step instructions so you can make this cream by yourself at home. You also learn what kind of benefits this natural moisturizer can bring to your skin and get tips on how to best use this product. So if you're looking for a way to help lighten and brighten your skin, this video is for you. Watch now and learn how to make this natural skin lightening daytime moisturizer for yourself. Now to start with, we are going to need our scale. Now the scale is very important because when making a skincare product, you want to make your products in weights, weighable weights, not by volume. So we need a scale, a measuring scale. In this process, or in this instance, you can use a kitchen scale. But I have these two scales, even though by the time I'm making this voiceover, I have gotten a newer scale. So in my next video, you're definitely going to see me start using a more accurate and more advanced scale. But you can definitely use a kitchen scale, and that is fine. So this particular scale that I'm showing you actually weighs as little as 0.00, okay, or 0.01. So that is why I like it. But in the process of making this video, I broke it and that was the end of it. I couldn't use it anymore. So you're going to see me in this video using the other scale that I showed you earlier. So yeah, the next thing that you're going to be needing is your beaker. Now you can either use a beaker or you can use any heat resistant bowl that you want. Now when you're making your product, make sure the beaker or the container that you're using to make the product will contain or accommodate the quantity of cream that you're trying to make. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to show you. Now like I said, you can use any heat resistant container that you have. I like to use beakers because I feel like they are more professional looking and they are kind of safer when it comes to the ingredients that you're using, as opposed to using plastics and all of that. But you're making this product for yourself, right? So you can definitely use any heat resistant container that you have at home to make this product. Okay, so now we are going to measure out our ingredients. Now, remember when you're making your products, you want to share them into different phases. You want to have your water phase, your oil phase, and your cool down phase. So this is going to be our water phase. And in our water phase, we have, of course, water, which is going to be our base for the water phase. Now we're going to set this water phase or this water beaker to the side and get another clean beaker to measure out our other water phase ingredients. Now make sure that all your products or all your containers that you're using are well sterilized. Now we're going to use glycerin. Glycerin is a humectant and we're going to be using it here to hydrate our gums and our hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is considered a go-to when you want to get moisture retention and also fight off signs of aging, right? So basically hyaluronic acid is a water retaining and moisture active. So basically there are about 3 types of hyaluronic acid. We have the hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid, which is a larger molecular weight hyaluronic acid, and it's basically for people who have oily or combination skin, since they don't really need that much moisture. We also have sodium hyaluronate, which is a deeper layered hyaluronic acid, which is good for people with normal skin because it will allow moisture to seep in, but you don't really need a heavy duty long lasting effect. We also have sodium acrylate hyaluronate. This is it has the benefits of sodium hyaluronate but with a longer lasting result. So it's best for people who need moisture, such as those with dry skin, those who live in dry climates, or those who look for products for dry winter months. So depending on your needs, you can choose the hyaluronic acid that works for you and your skin type. In another beaker, we're going to measure out our EDTA, the sodium EDTA. This ingredient basically protects the integrity of skincare products from undergoing unwanted consistency change, pH change, odor change, or texture change. We're going to move on to our oil phase, and again in another heat resistant beaker, I'm going to add my shea butter. Now, shea butter helps to boost skin moisture. Remember that this is a moisturizing skin lightening lotion or cream, and it also has anti-inflammatory properties and also can help to fight breakouts. It has antioxidants and all of that. So the next ingredient we'll be adding is our cetyl alcohol. Cetyl alcohol is a thickener, and it can also help to increase the volume of your product. It is also an emulsion that helps to soften and smoothen the skin. Now we're also adding stearic acid, which is also another thickener and stabilizer that helps to, doesn't only help the thickness of your product, it also helps the stability of your product. In this product, we're also adding glyceryl monostrate. Now, glyceryl monostrate or glyceryl stearate is used as a skin conditioning agent in this product. It is also an emollient, and it helps to smoothen the skin, it helps to soften the skin. And then we are using polar wax as our main emulsifier. Polar wax is like emulsifying wax NF. So if you don't have this, you can definitely use emulsifying wax NF. Now, I like to use this particular wax because it attracts both water and oil together at the same time. So there are some emulsifiers that are oil in water and water in oil. This particular emulsifier can be used both ways, so I love it for that. We're also using caprylic triglyceride and also jojoba oil. For this, you can definitely substitute your oils to suit what you need, but I'm using this particular oils because this is what I want to have in this formula. Now, I'm also going to be using cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is another very good hard butter that is not only moisturizing, it also helps your skin barrier as well. And I like the fact that it is a thicker or a stronger or harder butter, so that's why I'm adding it here. And finally, I'm also going to be adding kojic acid dipalmitate. Now, kojic acid is a derivative, or kojic acid dipalmitate is a derivative of kojic acid, and it is considered to be a more superior form of kojic acid when it comes to skin whitening abilities, and also when it comes to the stability of kojic acid in your product. Kojic acid dipalmitate is considered a more superior acid to use for that. It helps to basically inhibit tyrosine activities and also help to suppress the pigment that the skin pigmentation, right? So here we have our oil and water phase. I am going to put them on my beaker, or my stove rather, and melt them down. While that is working, I am going to show you guys this ingredient that helps to stabilize your product. It doesn't allow any form of oxidization, and it also helps to protect your skin from the UV rays, right? And this ingredient is called benzophenone. Benzophenone is a naturally occurring chemical that is found in some flowering plants, and it helps to absorb and scatter the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. For this reason, it is produced for use as sunscreen in lotions, conditioners, and in cosmetics. So this product, you can definitely use it in your sunscreens combined with other sunscreen actives that are very, very good. Now, this product, you can use it in different concentrations for different purposes. Now, if you want to use it for use UV protection, you can use it up to 6%. But if you want to use it to reduce the oxidization process in your skincare formulation, then you can use it at 2%. For this, I am using it for sun protection purposes, since this is a daytime product. Now, with this particular ingredients, you can definitely use this product in the daytime without fear. Now, this is one of the best ingredients that are used in sunscreens. This is the main ingredient that are used in sunscreens, and then they add other ingredients to help to just add on, but this is the main ingredient. Now, it is oil soluble, so you can definitely add it in your oil phase, but I wanted to put it this way so that I can explain it better, right? So now I have added my EDTA into my water. I explained earlier what EDTA does. You can go back to get that information. So now that both oil and water phases are ready, I want to let them cool down a bit, because while I was explaining other things, I ended up leaving them to go past the normal temperature that I would want, which is about 120, 140 degrees. So I'm going to leave it to cool down to about 110 or 100 degrees, or even 80 degrees. So while I'm doing that, I'm trying to hydrate my xanthan gum and hyaluronic acid even more. Now, I will tell you that I wouldn't do this next time. I usually don't do this. I don't know why I was distracted and I went and poured in water into the hyaluronic and glycerin mix, and now we have a lumpy, chunky mess. But anyway, don't worry, I'm going to blend that and it will be okay. But if you're doing this, I'll advise that you don't pour the water into your hyaluronic acid mix. Just pour the hyaluronic acid into the water and it will dissolve and give you a beautiful result. So yeah, that was my bad. That was my distraction. So please don't do that. Instead, just pour your hyaluronic acid into your water. So after heating up our benzophenone in olive oil, this is what it looks like. It dissolves into your oil. So you can just add that now into your oil phase. I wanted to do it separately, so I will explain exactly what this ingredient is and what it does and why you should add it in your formulas, especially in your daytime formulas. Now, like I said earlier, if you don't want your product to oxidize, especially if you're using ingredients that will tend to oxidize your product, that's turning it brown and degrading it, then you definitely want to add this product in 2%. But if you want it to have the effect of protection from ultraviolet rays, then you want to use it up to 6%. Now, you can definitely go ahead to do your research and learn more about this ingredient. I decided to show you this ingredient because I want to show you something new, right? And if you guys notice, I stopped trainings because I want to really focus on the purpose why I started my YouTube channel in the first place, which is to bring knowledge and help a lot of women grow. And I think that at some point I lost sight of that, and I decided to halt on my group trainings and just focus on bringing you valuable and quality content so that you guys can continue to learn and grow yourselves and your knowledge. Now, this is me using my stick blender to dissolve or blend the hyaluronic acid chunks that I made earlier, and as you can see, it dissolved beautifully and I don't have any issues. Any other tiny lumps or tiny particles will dissolve later in the product. So now I'm going to add the benzophenone that has dissolved into my oil phase so that I can go ahead and create my emulsion. So now I'm going to use my stick blender, which is rickety, and I have to change that as well. I'm going to pour my oil into my water, and you can see how beautiful this product is already. It gives you a very creamy, smooth, beautiful emulsion. Now I'm going to keep blending this until it is well incorporated, or everything has blended beautifully. As you can see, it gives a beautiful cream. Now let me say this particular recipe is going to give you a nice thick consistency, which is safe if you want to use it to pro-mix your whitening creams and other kind of creams. So I like to make my products in a way that if a customer wants any form of customization, it will be easy for me to work with it and not have any issues with the consistency. But you can definitely adjust your emulsifiers and thickeners to suit your need or your preference in consistency and viscosity. So now that I am satisfied with the consistency, I'm going to add my other ingredients, and this is my dimethicone and my dimethyl isoborbate. Dimethicone is a silicone that will help the feel of the product and the spreadability of the product as well. And dimethyl isoborbate is also used to improve the consistency and the texture of your product. Now it is an amazing emollient that locks in moisture on the topmost layer of the surface and prevents dryness and flaking from your skin. Now we have come to the point where I'm going to now add my other lightening active, and for this I am using our Skin Perfector concentrate. Now this ingredient is a holy grail if you are making your skincare products that will unify your skin tone. Now if you're looking for something that will give you a uniform complexion, give you that dewy, glowy look, give you that shiny, creamy look, this is what you need. It helps to clear out dark knuckles if you have dark knuckles. It helps to clear out your dark feet. So you can imagine if you're giving somebody a lightening product that you pro-mixed that is potentially going to give knuckles, and then you add your Skin Perfector concentrate into that product, you would definitely, most definitely be eradicating that whole dark knuckle issue. Your clients will be very happy because they are getting the lightening effect that they want, but without the dark knuckles that comes with it. So this is a very, very important ingredient in any of my formulations, whether it's my base cream, whether it's my skin lightening products. I always incorporate this because it helps to unify your complexion. It helps to give you a beautiful complexion that is clear and uniform. Now I went ahead to add vitamin E and also added my preservative, and that is actually after I let this product cool down for a while. Okay, so you go ahead and add your other cool down phases, which are your preservative, your vitamin E, your dimethyl isoborbate, your dimethicone, and your Skin Perfector concentrate. These are my cool down phase ingredients. And after that, I just went ahead to mix everything together to have a beautiful incorporation. Now if you've watched up to this extent, please take this time to subscribe down below. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that every time I post a new video, you are among one of the first people who will see that video. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please leave your comments in the comment section. If you want to buy any of our skincare products, please reach us on WhatsApp or click the link down below to our website to buy any of our skincare products. We have different ones. Just reach out to us. We'll give you all the information you need. Now, I'm going to check the pH of this product, and I want to make sure that the pH is sitting good at 6, okay? So that even if the pH changes by in a few days. It doesn't go above 6.5, and it doesn't go below 5.5 or 5. So that is why I always like to make sure that my pH is sitting within 6, especially considering the ingredients that I have used. Now make sure you are considering your ingredients when you're taking the final pH of your product. Okay, so go ahead and add some of your product in another beaker, add distilled water, and then mix that together, and then use your pH meter to check. If you're using the digital meter, you can use that to check. If you're using the strip, you can use that to check as well. And as you can see, we are sitting right on 6, and that is okay with me. And like I said, I don't like to package my products the first day I make it. I always keep it for a while, maybe 1 day, 2 days, to check the pH again before I do that. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Now, if you have any questions concerning this video, if you have any concerns, videos that you want to see, please make sure you leave your comment in the comment section. That will help me a lot. Make sure you are leaving your a thumbs up and you're leaving comments, because this would tell me the kind of videos that you guys want to see. If you don't leave any comments, I will not be able to know if you like those particular video or the content, which will enable me create more content around those ones that you like, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is me trying the product, and you can see how beautiful and smoothly it applies on the skin. You can definitely go ahead to use this to pro-mix any product, or you can use this directly on your skin for lightening effect. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.